first of the big main bouts, and I mean big, here this afternoon. International heavyweight bout, 3-minute rounds, 2 falls to the side. Giant Haystacks versus Caswell Martin of Antigua at 15 stone 7. Haystacks at 42 stone. So there's quite a weight difference here, but there's always going to be in these heavyweight clashes. Looks like a midget, doesn't he, Caswell Martin? But he's a big, very powerful man.
Round 1.
We'll go to round 1 of 8 3-minute rounds. And it's just a question of whether Caswell Martin can reach him, because if he can do a lot of damage to this big guy. Referee Jeff Kay in the ring there. Jeff Kay from Hull. Crowd waiting for this one. Of course, the next bout is the really important one of the afternoon, the title bout for the World Mid-Heavyweight title and belt. But they love seeing this guy, hoping that he can be beaten. Yeah, they can't wait. The way he throws him. Just clutches hold of him and just throws him away. There's only 2 minutes left in this first 3-minute round. We've spent so long before Haystacks had come into the center. Now Haystacks going straight for the pressure holes to the side of the neck. Again, the pressure points. And now the question is whether Caswell Martin can breathe. Referee worried about it. Massive body. If your face gets jammed in there, there's no way you can breathe properly. Referee Jeff Kay a bit worried about this, but he can see the nose clear, so in the mouth, so he can breathe. Just a minute left now before any help from the bell to Caswell Martin. Trying for a sleeper. He's got that left arm on the side of the neck. And it's enough. It's a sleeper. The referee says that's it. And now all he's got to do is to break them. .30 seconds left, and still Caswell Martin getting that big right foot. 42 still on the end of it. Well, Martin needn't worry too much because there's only about 3 seconds to go. Jeff Kay, the referee, trying to separate him again after the bell. Well, Caswell Martin still on his knees there in the neutral corner. Still a bit dazed by that first round. And he's got to go any second now. Caswell Martin complaining there to the referee about something as he comes in. Oh, it's no good trying to body check this fella. Going down low. Can he unbalance him? Can he get him off balance? That's the thing. If you can get him in the center of the ring and bring him down, that could be interesting. No. Very difficult to get this man off balance. Immovable object. Again, he gets that stranglehold on the big man. And back to the pressure points. right over the top, under the knuckle, part of the post. And Caswell's turn to come in with a few forearms now, getting up high, slamming the forearm into the side of the net. But of course, this is quite illegal to go, illegal use of the ropes, but and a headbutt, that's Kaz's speciality. And the mule kick nicely up there. We're really coming back a bit now, but he caught that one. Caught that one as he came in a little bit too confident. Posting followed up by almost the splash in the corner post there by Haystacks. And already Caswell Martin in a bit of trouble from this colossal opponent. And out he goes, thrown out over the top rope, just a minute to go. And it's just a question of how badly or well he's landed. 7, 8, 9, and he's not going to make it. No, he's not going to make it. So well over 2 minutes into the second round. Haystacks the winner by a knockout. This is the one for which everybody is waiting for so long. Can Big Daddy do it against this big mouth from North America and his mentor along with him, Giant Haystacks, who's his tag partner from now on, I believe. So here we go. No rounds, no time limit. The first one to take a count of 10 is the loser, and that is it. And he's trying the body check to Quinn. First time he's going to have problems with that. Oh, well. And Haystacks down in the right-hand corner of your screen there. His mentor outside the ring. I hope they both don't come onto our table, I'll tell you that. It's going to be a combination of around 50 stone or so. 48 stone, whatever. Brian Crabtree, the other side, the referee, who's not refereeing this particular bout, but he just got a forearm smash, and he's down there in trouble. Shouting for Big Daddy. Clutch hold, Big Daddy, slam. And the crowd standing up and going mad. This packed Wembley Arena. Screaming for Big Daddy to do more. A row of 6 photographers right at ringside taking this. I've never seen so many people at a wrestling tournament. This is really something special, this Wembley Arena date. But can Big Daddy do it? Or will Quinn, who's a mighty big, powerful man? Nice back dropping. Big Daddy goes back on top of him, top of his head, and the count. 6, 7, 8, and he's gone, he's gone! Well, how about that? In just 1 minute, 42 seconds of this no-round contest. That's all it took Big Daddy to drop him over the back from a backdrop and land on him. I don't know whether his neck's broken, but whatever it is, he's not moving from there for a while.
Homies, that's right, man. It's me, Eddie Guerrero. And I'm here in the King of English tournament, and you guys are putting me up against Doug Williams. I mean, come on, don't you have anything better for me? See, Doug, I don't know if you know what you're in for, man. I mean, come on, Mr. Vato, do you really think you got anything on me, man? I'm the greatest Latin wrestler ever to come out of Mexico, ever to come out of Latin place in the world. I said, Doug, you got your work cut out for you. I said, homie, tonight you gotta see what I'm really all about. Don't mess with me, Jack.
The following match is the second semi-final match in the King of England tournament, and it's set for one fall. First to the ring, please welcome from Maidstone in Kent, and weighing in at 230 pounds, the Anarchist, Doug Williams.
Well, after that unscheduled interruption that was Old Herman versus Brian Christopher, we get back to business. More specifically, the second semi-final of the King of England tournament. And their Dean is many people's pre-tournament favourite, the Anarchist Doug Williams.
Yes, the man described as the most underrated wrestler in the universe by one very influential journalist, and he's got to be the favourite for this one.
And his opponent from El Paso in Texas, Eddie Guerrero.
The crowd on their feet for Eddie Guerrero. He's the one they want to see, the international superstar, and they're all behind him in this battle. And let's make no bones about it, Dean, it will be a battle between himself, Eddie Guerrero, former ECW, former WCW, former WWF superstar, and Doug the Anarchist Williams.
Well, that's right. Eddie Guerrero has the experience advantage. Doug Williams has the home advantage. He's used to this ring. He's used to these people. This is going to be an absolute masterclass in the art of wrestling.
It should be, and I hope the fans here appreciate it, because this is going to be something rare, something you don't see all that often in the world of big-time professional wrestling. It's two men on top of their game, trading holds, trading counters. It's going to be awesome, Dean.
They both look in tremendous shape. They both look focused. And of course, whoever wins this will go through to the final to meet whatever's left of the carcass of Jody Fleisch.
But we have had word from the back that paramedics are attending to Jody Fleisch. They're trying to get him ready for the final. If I know the fighting spirit of that man, he'll take his place in the final. But after that war with Drew McDonald and Dino Scalo, he must be in poor shape.
He doesn't need paramedics, he needs a priest for the last rites. But let's get back to the action in the ring. Eddie Guerrero tying Doug Williams up.
He's got those legs locked, and now I believe he'll go for the arms. If I know this move well, he's putting the pressure on the legs. He needs to stop Doug Williams trying to escape from the move. But Doug Williams is canny. He's a ring veteran himself, Dean.
Can he indeed? Because look at that escape straight into a headlock. Guerrero spins him out. Look at that, back to the legs again. Smart move from Guerrero. If you take the man's legs away, his movement, his mobility is limited. Very clever stuff.
But Doug Williams has already had to overcome Flash Barker here tonight. And Eddie Guerrero bending Doug's body in ways that it wasn't supposed to bend. Doug isn't made of pipe cleaners, Dean. He's a human being.
And an STF step over toe hold and face lock into, and Doug has now reversed it. This is great scientific, technical wrestling, the kind of stuff that British wrestling put itself on the worldwide map in the 70s and 80s.
Dean, they're doing these moves so fast that you and I can hardly keep up with them. And now it's Doug Williams' turn to go back on the offense. He's going on the arm of Eddie Guerrero, but Eddie Guerrero fighting back. We're into a knuckle lock situation, a test of strength. Who do you bet on in this situation? I wouldn't even like to wonder about it.
And you don't need to bet, because a great move from Guerrero, spins himself round, kicks Williams in the head. He wasn't expecting that, but Williams firing back. And we're now into a bit of a slugfest here.
Forearms from Williams, Dean. They were met with a rake of the eyes by Eddie Guerrero, and a step on Williams' face, the turn round, causing that face to distort in a way that Doug Williams surely wouldn't want it to be. He's a handsome fellow, Dean.
Well, it's a patented move by Guerrero there, that spin over the face. But now Doug Williams cutting off the air supply with a modified head scissors, I guess you'd call that.
He's really cranking down on the head of Eddie Guerrero, not only cutting off the air supply, but also causing some pain. But look at Eddie Guerrero. Look at the ease with which he escapes from that move, and it's back to those legs.
And it looks like he's setting him up now for the surfboard, a well-known move over Mexico way. Bending that spine, stretching the abdominal muscles if he can get him up. He's trying.
Doug Williams fighting it every inch of the way, but that fight gave up. There's no more resistance. And look at that position that he has Doug Williams in. The pain must be shooting through the synapses and nerve ends of the Anarchist.
It was only the rope that saved him there, Mark Priest. And now Doug Williams is slumped in the corner as Eddie Guerrero works over his back.
A drop kick to the back of the Anarchist. Eddie Guerrero began by working on the legs of Doug Williams. He's moving up the body, Dean. Where can it end? Will it end with the head?
Well, he's certainly getting inside Williams' head by keep going back to those legs. There you go again. How demoralising must it be? How psychologically must Doug Williams be affected when he keeps getting caught with the same kind of move?
And a rolling senton over the top rope. Eddie Guerrero's back colliding with Doug Williams' back, but with Guerrero being the aggressor, the pain was all on the Anarchist. But Doug Williams fighting back now. Forearms, uppercuts, and a huge knee to the throat of Guerrero. It's Williams on top, Guerrero down.
Just gets the 2 count there. A European uppercut was followed up by a Japanese-style knee to the face, showing how Williams and Guerrero, for that matter, have styled their offense from all over the world. One big melting pot of different variations of wrestling styles.
Dean, it's the United Nations of wrestling moves here tonight, but Eddie Guerrero finding a good old Mexican sneak there, getting out of the way. Doug Williams crashing into the turnbuckle, and it's back to those legs with, look, a British figure 4 by Eddie Guerrero.
Indeed, a British move. And doesn't this speak volumes about Eddie Guerrero? He's a busy man. He's wrestling all over the world. And yet that move shows to me that he's taken the time to scout the British wrestling scene and scout Doug Williams. And that just goes to show the importance and the magnitude of this event and how important it is for Guerrero to be crowned the King of England.
Dean, you know what worries me here tonight is that we have to have a winner, but these two could go all night. If we reach the time limit, we have to toss a coin to see which man goes through at the final, and that would be very unsatisfactory. No way to split these two. They could go all night, Dean. The lights would have to be turned out if we didn't have that time limit.
Well, Guerrero trying to make sure that this match is ended quickly. A great variation of a cradle there. And that's the thing with Guerrero. He can pin you in so many ways and so quickly. And Williams going through a quick pinfall as well. This is lightning-paced, Mark Priest.
You see what I was saying, though, Dean? It's like two twin brothers. OK, one has a better haircut than the other. One doesn't have a moustache, and one isn't Mexican. But they're twins in the ring twins, if you will.
Twin brothers from different mothers indeed, Mark Priest. And look at Guerrero. What's he doing? He's back on the legs. And Williams is in the middle of the ring. No ropes to go to this time. This is the experience counting. Guerrero has got such a great mind for this business. He grew up in it. His brothers, cousins, nephews, everyone wrestled in the Guerrero family.
What about his grandmother?
I don't know about her, I'm afraid. I don't know everything, Mark Priest. Do you expect me to know everything from this business?
By the way you talk, Dean, it seems as though you sometimes do claim to know everything. I'm glad to have found a fact you didn't know. As Doug Williams goes to the top rope with a huge knee drop from the top. The bomb scare knee drop, taking Eddie Guerrero down, but only a 2 count.
The bomb scare knee drop, huh? It's a devastating looking move, whatever you want to call it. And Guerrero's definitely been rattled by that. He's shaken up, he's slowed down a little.
But he comes back with a Hurricane Rana, a head scissors, sometimes called a Frankensteiner. Getting a 2 count of his own. Eddie Guerrero's legs clamped around the head of Doug Williams, throwing his own weight backwards, driving Williams' head into the mat, Dean.
And look at the frustration etched across Williams' face. He thought he'd got Guerrero on the back foot, and just when he was beginning to get a little bit complacent, Guerrero hits back with that Hurricane Rana.
Dean, we talked earlier about a Scotsman becoming King of England, or a German becoming King of England. Would you be happy with a man with Screw Britannia written on the back of his trunks being your king.
Well, if he continues to make mistakes like that, he won't be. Great move from Guerrero. Again, ring generalship there. He just lifted his body up, let Williams land, and slumped back down for a very casual, nonchalant cover. Maybe if he'd covered him a little better, he'd have got the 3 count. And there is the gory special.
A move invented by Eddie Guerrero's father, Gory Guerrero. That's where it gets his name. As you can see, Doug Williams' whole body was being stretched. Guerrero drops him down for a 2 cover. Williams flips him over for a 2 of his own. Yet another 2. And a 2 again. Add all these 2s up, what do you get? A wrestling masterclass.
But look at that. Just as the pace was quickening, Guerrero stops Williams in his tracks with a short, sharp clothesline. Great move from Guerrero.
He whips Williams into the rope and catches a modified sleeper hold on. He's trying to fight, trying to drive all the fight, all the air, all the energy out of Doug Williams. But look at that! That was an amateur wrestling, a Greco-Roman throw by Doug Williams, taking Guerrero down.
Just a 2 count. This is a fascinating battle because both of these men are trying to dictate the pace. They're trying to... look at that! Nearly. Guerrero again. Just, you blink and you miss a pinfall attempt.
It's an inside cradle roll through as Guerrero pushes Williams down to the mat, grinding his face into that canvas and cranking back on the arm. Doug Williams must be in enormous pain, Dean.
Well, Doug Williams has had problems with that arm in the past. He's hyperextended and dislocated it before, and it's just another example of how Guerrero has really done his homework on this man, the Anarchist, Doug Williams.
A stalling brainbuster by Eddie Guerrero, but he picks Williams up before the 2 count. Look at him, he's saying again.
He's not finished yet.
Another stalling brainbuster, taking Doug Williams down, and now Guerrero has him in position. He's signalling to the crowd. They know what's coming, Dean.
Oh, it's Frog Splash time, his signature move. This is what finished off Scott Parker. He's 3 seconds away. No, he went for a senton.
Williams countered it. Revolution! Revolution DDT countered by Eddie Guerrero. That was Doug Williams' finishing move. And a Mahastal cradle rolled through.
He blocked it, Mark Priest. Fantastic. He blocked the roll through. Eddie Guerrero was about 3/4 of the way there. Look at this on the replay. Guerrero's 3/4 of the way there. Wim stops him, hooks that leg. There's nowhere for Guerrero to go. He's all tied up in Williams' body. And Doug Williams is on his way to the final.
Doug Williams through to the final of the King of England tournament, where he will, we've just got word, face Jody Fleisch. Coming up next, we've got a special non-tournament match between...
So it's Wayne Bridges in the trunks with the knee bandages. The referee, Max Wall of Birmingham, in to referee this special world contest, world title contest. And this packed to capacity in Wembley Town Hall here, all praying that Wayne Bridges can hold on to that title here this afternoon. The general thought is that if he can wrestle him, that's a half Nelson throw, nice. And beautiful arm twist, still the lever still on at the end of it. If he can wrestle him, he might just possibly surprise the big... This is getting a little under 3 stone here. Quinn. Just a question of how Quinn will behave, knowing that it's perfectly legal there. Not sure the follow-up was. Yes, the referee right there and allowing it. All part of the same moves as Max Ward. From the top to the side headlock. Oh, a body check, and that's the one that Pat Roach was so successful in at the end. Now John Quinn trying it on Bridges. nicely over the top. Follow up, headlock and strangle. Not much headlock about it yet. The right hand in a position if he wants it. Back elbow coming straight down the side of the head. Neck. And it's an arm lock that Quinn has there with just 1 minute left in this first round of 15. Arm lock still very definitely there, and the hair pull, the first time we've seen Quinn one of those tricks blindside of the referee. Yes, nicely over the top by Bridges. Oh, beautiful ball. Lovely arm roll. Yes, he wants some more of those. That'll worry Quinn more than anything. Half a minute to go, round one. Bridges really coming in now. Pity he couldn't follow that up a bit quicker. Agreed, interlock. Both hands. Quinn in his usual black leotard. And the strength hold beating Bridges at the moment, but with only 3 or 4 seconds left in this first round. And Quinn stepping back when told to, give him his due there. The mighty John Quinn, 20 stone, 6 pounds, and there's the, just as Wayne Bridges wasn't even looking, and he was taking a swig at the water bottle, and he gets a public warning already.
First public warning. Second round 2.
And Bridges weakened in that, and of course Quinn coming straight up before Bridges gets up. Oh, this is ridiculous. A public warning already against Quinn. And Max Ward going to have his work cut out here. And that slowed Bridges right up, of course. Oh, the flying butt. Nicely got over the top of it. Tries another. And the flying tackle there. Is Quinn able to get out of it balance-wise? No, it's Bridges over the top. And can he hold it? Not quite. But he doesn't despair. He's going on. Quinn driving the top rope quite illegally here. Forced to go eventually. And the crowd really going mad at the start of this one, and missed by a mile. And it's Wayne Bridges going over with his foot this time. And it's lovely backdrop with a follow-up with a cross press. Can Wayne hold it this time? He's got it. First fall to the champion in round 2. That should hearten him. John Harris.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the second round and the first fall to the champion, Wayne Bridges.
Second out, round 4.
Wayne Bridges still leading by 1 fall to 0. The start of round 4. Public warning to Quinn. He could have had 2 there. Quinn, of course, with his back to us now in the black leotard. I hope he's not going to lose his cool. That's going for the Bridges' left eye. The heel of the hand landed on it, but wasn't a punch then. But a lot of the crowd thought it was. Again, that he uses the hair as a sort of lever to get his man up every time he wants to. Oh, a follow-up with that right foot, right in the chest. Well, Wayne Bridges still 1 fall up at the moment, but a flying cross press there, but he can't hold it. Nice back elbow. Oh, the butt fly up. And it was Wayne Bridges caught on the rise there as it came off the canvas. 6. just up, and only just up in 9, and very weakened, and Quinn should go in and finish it off now with an equalizer. He really should. He will never get a better chance, and he's got it. There's the equalizer in 1.5 minutes of round 4. The equalizing fall to John Quinn, the challenger. And Wayne Bridges not looking happy at the moment in the middle of the canvas at all. Quinn, on the other hand, back in the bout now.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the 4th round, second fall of the match, an equalizer to the challenger.
And again, Quinn comes across.
The mighty John Quinn.
In the interval, and Max Ward again reminds him, but doesn't give a public warning.
Second out, round at 5.
Wayne Bridges has got to go on, and he's in trouble with a left knee, and he's certainly in trouble for that sort of treatment from his opponent. And a second public warning finally. He's been warned enough privately.
The referee has been Quinn, the second and final public warning.
So the second and final public warning to John Quinn at the start of round 5. 1 fall each, 2 public warnings against John Quinn now. He hasn't got any more to spare. He better watch those hair pulls. And Bridges looking really the worst for wear at the moment. Just a reminder to Wayne Bridges fans as he's taking those back elbows on the canvas. Looking in trouble now. He has got a 90 days clause in his contract for a return, Wayne Bridges, so if he did lose here this afternoon, he's got another chance coming within the next 90 days wherever John Quinn is in the world at the time. Oh, he caught him there nicely with a left knee. Now it's Wayne Bridges risking a few public warnings, and why shouldn't he? He's been taking enough from Quinn illegally. A little bit late going in there as that left eye gets it again. And the corner post cushioning is off, and I bet Quinn knows it. Each time they try and put it on, Quinn gets it off again, hoping the closest man, but I think that Bridges very badly cut for that last one, and his forehead really pouring with blood now. But I think when the referee sees it and closes looking now, I'm not sure he'll allow it to go on. But remember what I said earlier, that Bridges has, if he has to lose this bout, yes, he's afraid he stopped it. The referee has stopped it. Bridges complaining, but the referee has stopped it. And the first man is the Japanese champion going up to Quinn, congratulating him. That's going to be his tag partner for sure. John Harris. So much noise, John Harris unable to announce it because somebody else is coming in. I don't know who this is. Oh, it's Big Daddy. Of course, his music, I should have recognized him. Big Daddy, who wants to partner Wayne Bridges in a tag contest. What a tag match that would be. Wayne Bridges and Big Daddy versus the Japanese and Quinn. Fuji and Quinn in the left-hand corner, and there's Bridges and Big Daddy. That would make a tag match for you. The main point is that John Quinn now has the World Heavyweight Championship North Wrestling Allowance belt in his hands. And it's Bridges who will have to